Greetings, folks. Greetings. I'm hoping you guys can hear me all right. The mic is a little bit further away than it has been in the past, but I think that's okay. I think this mic picks up sound pretty well. Okay. We're here for our second day with our VR helmet. Still working like a charm. And ready for another stream. The connector for my headphones is being a little finicky. It's not quite sticking to the helmet as I'd like it to. But that's okay. It's okay for now. I will fix that in the future, and for now we'll just be ginger with the wires. Okay. Keep it behind me and all that. But I don't think there's too much of an intro to do for today. I've got my nice pink lighting going. I figured out the correct aspect ratio for my screen so you don't see the corners like you did yesterday. And I think without further ado, let's open up the game. We're playing GP bikes today. It's nighttime outside, so I think I'm gonna be playing LaSalle at night. I like to, in this series, I like to sort of match the lighting with the outside lighting, or if it's raining and such like that. So we'll be choosing a nighttime track, and we'll be trying not to crash at all. If you'd like the rules for this series, they're in the description. If I have a minor crash, I gotta pay $50 to a charity, donate $50 to a charity, and take from anywhere from a week to 2 months off. And if I have a major crash, I gotta donate $100 to charity and take 3 months off of streaming, just to sort of simulate repair costs and healing costs and stuff. So we're taking this serious. I think I'm gonna try to do an hour and a half, 2.5 hour stream today. Gonna be getting right into it, unlike yesterday. Yesterday was a lot of explaining and such, but today we're getting into it. I think I might try playing around with this trainer once I get warmed up. See how exactly I add a trainer and put one on screen, save one. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Let's get on the bike. Let's get warmed up. Ooh, my screen's very dark. Let's see if I can change that. Let's get out of link. Let's see if this screws anything up. Simple. Brightness. Just turning my brightness up right now. Getting back. Launch. Okay, back to GP bikes. Wonderful, that's a little better. Okay, let us recenter ourselves, get our keyboard within reach. Make sure to have this closer to me from the get-go in the future. Alright. Boom. That's a nice position. Maybe a little bit further back. There we go. Excuse me. Okay. And we're ready, so let's take off. Just gonna be starting with a warm-up for 2 or 3 laps, and then I'll be taking a little break, and then we'll be getting into the meat of the stream. And we're gonna be taking a lot of care today. We're gonna be going pretty slow. I'll be keeping myself around 2nd or 3rd gear for most of it. I do not want to get too far over my skis as far as speed goes, and I just want to get used to these gyro controls and this lack of direct lean, which I spoke about last stream. Direct lean is this interesting setting in GP bikes where if you have it at 100%, when you're leaned over, the bike will pick itself back up automatically, and then if you turn it off, the bike will not pick itself up automatically. You will have to steer the handlebars in order to get it to right itself. I turned that off, and it is a blast. It is extremely fun, very challenging, but that's my kind of fun. I hope you can see my controller okay. I was looking at the stream from yesterday and it looked like the microphone was blocking the controller in my hands. So I hope it's in a little better position today. I've got that overlay on screen, and I'd like to get a 3D overlay. They make those for gyroscopic controllers. I just have not gotten around to it yet, so that'll be coming in the future, hopefully in the next few days. It smells very good in my apartment right now. My roommate is cooking something really nice. I'm not exactly sure what. And I'm going to be trying to get a little bit more comfortable with leaning myself on the bike today. I've got this really cool thing hooked up where my VR goggles are directly tied to my rider's lean in the game. So when I move my head right, I lean right. When I move my head left, I lean left. And then the direction that my controller is pointed, that controls the handlebars, so it controls how my rider is steering the bike. Those are two different things on motorcycles. And leaning the rider's body has a huge effect. And it can really mess you up if you're not careful with it, so I'm going to be gingerly getting used to that. slowly getting used to it. That's better. Gingerly. Back on track. I'm going to be continuing to work on my vision in the game, trying to look at the right spot in the track, not too close to the bike, not too far away from the bike. I want to be looking exactly where I can manipulate the bike into, so to speak. Alright, I'm going to do one more lap and then head into the pits for a little break, and then we'll be going for the night. Oh, that's really surprisingly intuitive. Being able to pick out the turn-in point when you actually do have some depth perception. It's awesome. Missed. Is that one. That's a tough corner to drive out of. That was too soon. Way too soon. let's pit. And then on my first hot lap coming out, I think I'm going to try to set a ghost to follow. Oh, but let's just take a little breather. Make sure that we're doing good up here. Yeah, it's dangling, but it's okay for now. VR wire's okay. Cool. Now I think I can lift up this thing a little bit. I wonder if I can do it enough to get a drink. I don't want to mess with this wire right here. Yeah, let's say no. And I don't really want to take my helmet off because you gotta be careful with it. So I'll take a drink later. Oh, that's what I want to do. I want to do that. Take a tear off. Let's recenter. I'll be sitting up. A little sweaty already. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do that. And make sure that you will be able to see my controller. Just move this down. I'll experiment, see how it does sound after I'm done streaming. Excuse me. What would we do if you could not hear my burps? What would life be like if you could not hear them clearly? Okay. Let's do it. Let's set ourselves a ghost. My VR does appear to be fogging up a little bit, but I wonder if that'll change once I start getting out here. I'm gonna try to cut some more venting holes in the face mask right here. It's just tough because there's a lot of like components, because this is the remains of a modular helmet. Obviously, the chin thing folds up, and there's some like wires and stuff that have to do with the folding mechanism in the way, so I'm just gonna have to be careful. I kind of just want to set myself an easy trainer pace. Something nice to follow, calming. That's a tough one. That's a tough one to get the lean angle right. I bet actually leaning on the bike would help a lot with that one, as well as always. Let's get myself moving around a little bit more. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah, see that? It's beautiful. A lot more control. Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Okay. Sweep it in. Drive it out. Alright, before I finish this lap, I'm gonna see exactly how this trainer thing works. And then I'll save this next one. Alright. That's not it. Kind of it. I don't know how this works. And then enable it and do a hot lap and see if that lets me add it. Okay. And this is an out lap, so we'll just take it easy again and then do a hot lap and then head back to that screen and see what's up, see what's going on. Got our front wheel off the ground a little bit. That was nice. that's fun. Careful. Too much. That's too much. Just getting used to it. Too much. That is an example of looking too far ahead. Ooh, too far. Too far again. Just take it easy. I'm gonna stay in second for now. Gonna be chilling. Making too many mistakes. Not going fast enough to be looking overly far ahead. Yeah, let's keep my bike in view as I'm getting used to this leaning. That'd be nice. Down here. Yeah, that's a little better. I'm going slow enough, I don't really need to be turning my head. We'll just bump it up for the straight. And then I'm gonna check that trainer thing after this lap. Didn't keep the bike in view there. Let's try it with this one. Yeah, that's easier to manage. Keep it in view, see what it's doing. Whoa, that was leaned over. It's the long one. That's fun. That's really fun. You know, that exact corner right there was one of the first corners that I ever really felt what it was like to drift a bike. I was playing MotoGP 21, I want to say, maybe MotoGP 20, and I was on a Moto 2 bike. I'd been riding the Moto 3 bikes for a while, just trying to understand the physics of how they turned. And then I tried the Moto 2 bike, and that thing's got so much damn horsepower. I was going around that corner and was driving myself out of it, and I felt the back slide out just that little bit. And from then on, I was absolutely hooked, and I have not stopped playing these games since then. or pursuing motorcycling in general. I mean, it's just such an amazing feeling. Okay, I'm going to head into the pit after this lap and try to work out this trainer. And then if I can't figure it out, excuse me, I'm going to watch Dill469's video on the trainer again after stream and see how to set it. Man, this chin strap is annoying. Whoa! There it is. That's cool. Never mind. That's super cool. Oh! This changes the whole game. Oh my goodness. Wow. There's so much potential here. Oh, that's so fun. There's my adjustment. This is amazing. That was reckless right there. Don't want to be accelerating too hard on grass. So I wonder if now the ghost changes every lap and it just takes your last lap maybe. That would be kind of nice. Or if it just locked in that previous lap. We'll see. I'm going to see if I make the same mistakes when I do the next lap. This is unreal. This is so cool. I can do so much with this. Wow. Let's see what happens when I get close to it. Now let's hang back a sec. There he is. I wish it made a noise. Could hear the engine noise or something. Alright, let's see how this works. Alright, I should go off to the side of the track in a few corners. This is amazing. It's so much nicer than Rims, where your ghost is like an actual ghost. This feels like I'm riding with someone. It's awesome. Oh, and you can see me sort of slide in there. Whoa. Alright, I think this is the corner where I sort of go off the track. Yes, okay, so when you hit enable, I'm guessing that it records the next lap and then keeps that. And I would imagine that it does not update with your fastest lap. But I might try to beat my ghost just to see. Yeah, let's try to beat him. Let's head into third gear. Not get too far over our skis, but And it's kind of nice that it does record laps that aren't, strictly speaking, illegal, since I did make that mistake in there. In rims, it would only record a ghost if you stayed within the lines. Alright, let's see about this one. There it is. I'm feeling much less nervous today, that's very nice. Yesterday my heart was pounding trying to keep this bike upright. It's so nerve-wracking. Let's see where he goes. I think this next one is where I make the mistake. Now, will it record your fastest time? It looks like it will. Okay. It keeps your fastest time. That's very interesting. Very, very good to know. Yeah, there's me speeding off, trying to beat him. That's cool. Very cool, very cool. Ooh. That was a little dangerous. Messing with that curb like that was a little dangerous. Alright, let's get back into leaning. What kind of sucks now though is that my fastest lap is going to be like way far out in front of me because I just want to stay in second gear. Try to get a lot of speed on this straight just to keep ourselves in front of them. I've really got to work on my sweeping corners. They do not come intuitive to me at all. I was a little early for the turn-in. That was nice. A little close, but nice. Let's take it wide, late turning, cut it. Didn't really need to stand the bike up right there. Alright, my ghost may pass me right here, but maybe not. Let's hope not. Oh, very nice, very nice. This is going to be a good lap. I wonder if I'll be able to see my character leaning on screen. Late turning, late apex. Whoa, that was close. That was close. Okay, I got something good to follow. Let's take this a little wider than my ghost. Still had to stand it up a little bit, but whatever. Right turn, right apex. Cool. I love this trainer. That's so nice. Need to be driving a little bit sooner there. My mouth tastes bad. What does it taste like? It tastes like plaque or something. Ginger, maybe? I don't know. Ginger should taste good. I had some bolé for dinner. It was delicious. And I got some bolé, and in my bowl from bolé I got black grain rice, and I got potato noodles, and I got a drink. And my drink was mandarin orange and turmeric, and it was delicious. Delicious. This is gonna be so nice. I'll be able to like really dial in my my ability to control the bike. It will truly train me. Wow. I love this. Now, the only issue with being able to see my character's lean on screen is that for some reason with the R6 mod, the bike that I'm riding right now, it gives you a an automatic riding style that really only like your body doesn't really move on the bike. It's really only like your knee that moves out. It's kind of annoying. It's tough to see. Catch up with me. Oh, it's way too early. Yeah, I'm just too far behind. I'll take it easy going into the finish line. I'm sweating in here. I'm hot. You know what would be really cool is having a fan near me. Maybe like clipped. Maybe I get like one of those clip fans and then clip it onto my desktop so it gets a little bit of air circulation through. Oh, this is such a blast! This is a blast. I love this. And let's turn it in late. Get it through. Take it wide. Very nice. Ooh, crashed. Oh, that was nice. That was not nice. That was way too wide. Let's apex it still. That was nice. Let's finish it, follow through, get it out. Oh, very nice, very nice. Let's shift it up. Let's turn it in right. That was a little foolish. I'll be careful with my thumbstick here. Don't want to high side myself. Alright, let's start a new lap. That's fun. Holy crap. Man, I cannot freaking wait until I can afford to go track riding often. Holy shit. This is a fucking blast. Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Let's turn in late. Make sure to get our late apex. Yeah. Careful. Let's fight our ghost. There he is. Trying to get my headset unfogged. That was not good braking, and not a good corner there. A little imposing. Okay. Trying to be smooth right now. I'm trying to play nice with my ghost. Just try not to crash into him. Really, I'm trying to develop my bike control more so than I am trying to get good lap times. Oh, that was nice. That was really good. I wonder if I'll be able to, like, realistically coach track riders within the next year or two by doing this so often. I could probably, at some point soon, I could probably start doing coaching sessions on GP bikes. that would be something else. Please leave a comment if you are interested in that. I am not confident in my ability to coach quite yet, but I imagine within 6 or 10 months or so I will be. That would be the bee's knees. too far inside. Let's keep a good line. Try to set a new ghost. I'm going a little too fast for my comfort zone right now, so I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. And I think I may take a break after a couple more laps. My head's getting kind of sweaty. I don't want to cool down a little bit, take a drink. Let's keep it slowish. Oh, that's better. Looking through corners helps a lot, people. Wouldn't you know? And then when I come back, I would like to try to implement leaning a little bit more. I'm gonna miss that one. Yeah, let's head into the pits. Excuse me. Okay, taking a little break. 5 minutes. Where can I set this? There we go. Oh, I'm sweaty. I gotta air myself out a little bit. Oh. Okay. Let's set this right there. I'll be back in 5. Alright, folks, I'm gonna walk outside, throw away some garbage, get a little breath of fresh air, and then I'll come back and keep going. Okay, folks. Whew, I'm back. Feeling like my body temperature is lowered a little bit. And I angled a fan in my direction, so hopefully that'll help a little bit. I really do need to just cut some vents in my VR goggles. I hope I do not break them when I do. Let's get this back out. I was listening to some T.I. earlier today. His first album, entitled I'm Serious. It's a great album. Love it. Love some T.I. But I'm getting obscenely into hip-hop of late, especially hip-hop of the 90s and 2000s variety. And right now, I'm doing T.I. I'm also listening to some, who is it? It's the guy that does Day and Night. He did that song for Project X, Kid Cudi. Listening to some Kid Cudi, listening to some Jean Grey. Lots of new artists for me. Okay, let's get back. Let's get back out there. And let's work on our leaning. Now, when I was just glancing at my helmet during that break, I noticed that the VR goggles seem to have shifted very slightly in the helmet. They're very tentatively stuck in here right now, and I would like to make them much more secure soon, so I might work on doing that tomorrow before I stream. Or maybe on stream. Who knows? That might be kind of fun. It's a little early. Alright, let's get leaning. There's a way that MotoGP riders in particular, but most professional riders, there's a way that they lean, and you can kind of see it in the thumbnail for the video that I posted. But there's a way they lean where it's like they create a triangle with the bike. They're not in line with it necessarily, but like they're leaning out forward and pointing their bodies where they're looking, and it just looks fascinating. Fascinating. So I'm gonna be trying to work on that a little bit. Just like that. Now let's get our ghost back in here. A little bit too fast. Let's wait up for him. Let's just chill, follow this dude. Slow lap. Now I'm not doing a very good practice right now. You're not really supposed to, not really supposed to look at the rider in front of you when you're behind them. You're supposed to look at where you want to go and keep the rider in your peripheral vision. And like I was talking about yesterday, your body can react to movements and things in your peripheral vision faster than they can if they were in your fovea. That was close. And so you want to keep the point at which you want your bike to go in your fovea, and then keep any riders or any other obstacles in your peripheral vision as you're going. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I love following this guy. Alright, I'd like to set a new lap. Next lap. So I'm just going to do a smooth one here. Not worry about my ghost. Just smooth. Keep it smooth. Keep it in second. Lean well. Alright, maybe not keep it in second. My eyes are itchy. That's not good. Alright, slow it down. Not too much. nice. That was nice. Very nice. This is a good lap. Well, that was fun. Yeah, you really do want to look like with your entire torso. Strange. That's awesome. Wow. Second. Oh, that was a beautiful lap. Alright, let's see what it looks like when he's leaning on the bike. If he does it all. Yeah, see, it's just like the tiniest little movement of the knee. It's so annoying. I wish there was like a body out riding style. There may be a mod that allows you to switch that, and I might try looking into that because it would look much nicer. Yeah, there's barely any movement. That's annoying. Now, I did look into this. The riding style animation that the character has on screen is not related to where the rider's mass is concentrated in the simulation. So, like, right now, where I'm leaning is like pretty far out on the bike, and even though it may not show up in the rider's animation, the weight is still there in the simulation. So it's kind of annoying. This is so fun though. This is immense. Immense fun. A little wide, overshot. I wonder how my tires are doing. I'm on lap 17. That was kind of nice. That was a good corner. Where you at? Yeah, that really does just round out the whole turning experience. Ooh, gotta be careful with that. Those tank slappers in the past have really fucked me, so you gotta be careful. Have a good idea of how your bike's moving. This is so fun. Holy shit. Whoop. Look at that. Alright, I'm going to start moving a little bit more so than I have been. Getting used to this. This is such a blast. Such a blast. This is fucking amazing. This is so fun. Alright, that's a new lap. cannot get too lost in the fun of this because I'm really desperately trying not to crash. And I think I'm a little bit too close to the edge for my liking right now. I think I'm probably going about 80 to 90% of my skill level, and I would much rather be closer to like 40 or 50 right now. So I'm just doing a slow day, trying to get used to this. Careful. Yeah, I seem to have set a ghost that is a little bit too fast for my liking right now, unfortunately. So I may not have one for the rest of the stream. Try to get out ahead of them. Let them pass me a little bit later. Wonder where he's at. Oh, that was nice. That was really, really nice. A little bit too much on the curb, though. There he is. Probably get in the front. This is so cool. Careful. I think I need to start writing a love letter video to the maker of this game, Mr. Paboso. I might be a little gay for him. Letting ourselves get a little loose here. Oh, that's nice right there. Ooh, very nice, very nice. Wow, that was sweeping it in if I have ever seen it. I love that. I need to link those corners. Thankfully, my audio is still working in my helmet. My wires have not yet gotten too jostled around. I'm going to miss that one. Oh, that was dangerous. Let's not do that again. I think I'm probably only going to do a few more laps maybe. I feel like I'm starting to make a lot of foolish mistakes and I do not want to continue doing so. So I may just shut off for tonight. Ah, fuck that. I wanna stream for a bit longer. I might try to do 30 or 35 laps maybe. I'm at 23 right now. Yeah, let's cool it. Let's not try to keep up with our ghost and make it through a nice long stream. I wish the resolution of these VR goggles was a little higher. There's so much pixelation going on right now. In the future, I am going to buy a big screen Beyond 2. That headset looks fantastic in just about every single way. It's got everything I want. The field of view is a little bit wider. It's OLED, so the blacks are going to be a lot blacker. It's more of a monitor and less of a actual like gaming system like the Meta is. When I first bought the Meta, I was so damn annoyed with it. It took me like 5 hours to just get through setting it up, and I didn't give a single flying fuck about any of the fucking like Meta branded shit on it. I I had to create an avatar. I had to go through all these different apps and stuff, and it was just fucking awful. I want a monitor, you know? I just want something to plug into a PC and have it work. And finally I figured out how to do that with this headset, but I had to buy I had to buy 2 aftermarket wires that would allow me to use PC Link on here. The wire that came with the headset was not rated to allow you to do PC Link with it, so I just fucking hate Meta, and I hate Facebook, and I fucking hate, I don't really hate Mark Zuckerberg, I kind of hate him, but I fucking hate Meta, and I really don't like this headset very much. But it's what I got, and I've used it enough so that I can't really return it, so whatever. I'll save up for a little while and I'll get a big screen, and this stream will elevate. We just chilling right now. We just cruising. We're just cruising. We're just getting used to leaning, getting used to looking, getting used to my gyro controls, getting used to the direct lean or lack thereof. Getting used to the sweaty face. Oh, that was gorgeous. That was gorgeous. That was a nice corner. I think I might want to avoid that curb in the future. It's a little bit too cambered. I want to avoid curbs in general. They're really dangerous. Whoa. Went down the first gear there. That can be kind of dangerous. It can, if you shift too far down, it can lock up your rear tire. I don't know if it locks it up in this game, but in real life it definitely can. That was very unsmooth throttle application around there. That was better. I gotta get the drive out of that, right? It's a tough corner. Woo! Careful. Getting overconfident. I'm gonna head into the pits and check how my tires are doing. That. And let's do. Let's see. Tires are doing okay. Yeah, tires are doing okay. Let's keep going. Now those I will have to be ginger with. Okay. There we go. Too much. That would be dangerous if I was on a real track. I should probably get in the habit of practicing good track etiquette during these streams, just so that, yeah, like that, just rejoining the track. Yeah, I don't want to fall into bad habits as far as that goes, so. Goodness. I'm gonna keep myself in second gear for a little while. What is going on? Something's messing up a little bit. Maybe it's my tires. I say I'm going to keep myself in second and then immediately switch into fourth gear. Come on, come on. Maybe I do frickin' stop streaming. I'm messing up so much right now. Maybe I'm not looking at the right spot. Careful. Not doing too bad. Let's stay out a little longer. That was a good lap. That was nice. I was a little wide, late turning, or early turning. Oh, fuck. 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 I should have listened to myself. I was messing up too much. I was making too many mistakes. Fuck me, man. That fucking sucks. Been streaming about 2 hours. Foolish. I was making too many mistakes. Oh, I don't even know how bad that was. That was a decently bad crash. Fuck, man. Well, I guess that was probably necessary. I was too far over my skis. I was going faster than I should have been. And I was going longer than I should have been once again. Fucking fuck, man. Needed to happen, but yeah, I'm guessing I'm gonna count that as a minor mistake or a minor crash, and I'll be donating another $50, and I'll probably be taking 2 or 3 weeks off, I would guess. Fuck. I fucking hate fucking crashing. Yeah. It needed to happen. I was being reckless. Well, I think over the next 2 or 3 weeks, however long I decide is warranted for that crash, that I take off, I'm going to be I'll be improving this helmet, making sure that it is not very fragile and that I can take it on and off pretty easily. And I'll also be working more on the Isle of Man map on Blender, and I'll probably be streaming that here and there. I want to ride though. This is so fun. That was a fucking blast. There were so many moments of that were just so... Oh, it was so fun. How to make it like 25 days on the first fucking streak. Fuck me, man. Well, we're back to day 0. So... Fuck. I think, also during the next few weeks, I'll be finishing up all of the work that I have planned on my KLR. So I'll get that done, and then maybe I'll shoot a video taking a road trip over to Savannah or some shit. Who knows? Oy vey. I need to develop a little bit more discipline as far as this bike riding goes, I think. I am overestimating my ability,
I need to take more breaks too, especially on these slow days. Maybe like 10, 15 laps maximum before I take a break. I think I was going for 20. No, I did take a break in the middle, I think. Well, thank you for watching if you watched. And I'll see you in 2 or 3 weeks after I donate another $50 to a charity. I don't know which one I'm doing yet. Maybe I'll do Not Forgotten again. We'll see. That sucks though. Another fucking crash. Fuck me. Stay tuned for some more KLR upgrades and maintenance videos. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, people.